Good evening from Mexico. Hi, Belinda. He is going on the walk this year. So each year since we moved here 7 years ago, Fidel has done the peregrinación or the pilgrimage to Mexico City to the Basilica. And for those of you that don't know, the Basilica is where it is believed that the Virgencita appeared to Juan Diego. And we're in Puebla, but the Basilica is located in Mexico City. Now, I know it's different everywhere. I believe that a majority of those who do this pilgrimage or peregrinación do it in like mid-December, but our pueblo and a couple of the surrounding pueblos do it in February. And for our walkers, it is a 5-day walk. And the way that we believe it, even though I don't know how it is for everyone, I'm sure everyone's kind of meaning and belief is a little bit different, but for us, it is basically an expression of gratitude for the Virgencita for all of the miracles that it's believed that she brings into your life. Now, of course, my disclaimer, because I always have to do one. I am simply showing you the traditions that are held by the people of our pueblo. You do not have to believe in this to learn about it and also respect it. So please be respectful. So how it typically goes is they leave pretty early in the morning, and each morning they start walking pretty early, and then they stop in the evenings to eat and sleep and things like that. And there are a bunch of different cars and trucks that go for various reasons. So there is a couple pretty big semi trucks that take their like bags and bedding and all of that kind of stuff. There are cars that follow the walkers and surround the walkers so that they're safe. And there's also cars that carry the people from our pueblo that go to cook for them. For example, this year, a lot of my cuñadas and comadres are going to cook for the walkers. And they do this for 5 days. And once they reach the Basilica, which is in Mexico City, they usually get there the evening before the misa or the church service. So the evening before, it's kind of like a big kind of celebration get together with everyone like at the Basilica. And then earlier in the morning, the next day, they have the church service and then they all come home. Now, I haven't ever been able to do the peregrinación because I can't take that much time off of work, and I have Dominic. And before I had Dominic, I had Diego, who wasn't old enough to go, but maybe 1 year. However, this year, because Diego is 14, him and Fidel talked a lot about it, and Fidel decided that he was old enough to do it. And he's really excited because not only is this his first year, but it is also one of his primo's first years. So they both get to do their first year together. Now, we also have buses that will take family members from the pueblos to Mexico City to meet up with their family members that walked. This year, Dominic and I are going with my suegra and my cuñada Ruby. You guys know Ruby if you've watched any of my content. So all 4 of us are going to be busing out, and we get there the day that they arrive so that we can meet up with them in Mexico City and stay with them for the evening and go to the church service with them in the morning. So the mom in me is very excited for Diego, and I'm also excited for me and Dominic because this is the first year that we've been able to go and meet up. But I'm also a little nervous because Diego, even though he's 14, is still my baby. And like, I just feel like it's a normal mom thing to be a little bit nervous, especially because it's a lot of walking. It's 5 days of walking, but I think he's going to do fabulous. I think he's going to have an amazing time. And I think that this will be an incredible experience for him. And I think this will be an incredible experience for Fidel because I know that Fidel has really been looking forward to taking Diego with him on the pilgrimage. And also, yes, they will be vlogging it, and I'll vlog it as soon as Dominic and I go. Thanks for the question, Belinda. Have a good night, guys.